Hello, listener. My name is Dr. Thais Speaks. I'm your life strategist and the Common Sensei. This is the Common Sensei Show. Just so you don't have to remember later on, take a moment now to subscribe to this podcast, The Common Sensei Show, so the very next time I post a show, you can be notified. Whenever I go out with a nice outfit on, I tend to think two things that pre-social media, I didn't have to put much thought into before. One, how long ago was it that I wore this outfit? And two, how many pictures did I take with this outfit that are actually posted on social media? Meaning, is there time-stamped evidence somewhere? I tell you, living in this age of social media brings many stresses, and one of them is determining how many times you've actually worn an outfit. And if the answer is more than once, then you have to determine where exactly in time does this outfit fall on your social media timeline. Now, believe it or not, there is a formula out there for when you're supposed to wear an outfit again. But trust me, that formula is so difficult and convoluted that it would spin anyone into either a no-repeat clothing obsessed dictator, or someone would develop OCD, or some people may just go into a clothing depression. I don't exactly know what the formula is, but it has a lot of if-then formulations in it. Something to do with the color of your outfit versus your prominence in the photo versus the time in between the posted photos divided by the amount of shimmer over the primary colors, blah, 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 because it can't be too close to the last posting, but then it can't be too far away. It's just all really weird. Okay, let me give you a real example. I had this very pretty colored shirt that I wore, honestly, maybe 3 times. And for some reason, it instantly became one of those shirts that I had reserved to be one of my nice out-of-town shirts. So the very first time I wore it to an out-of-town event, of course, I'm taking pictures with people in it, and it goes on social media. No lie, many out-of-town trips later, I had passed up this particular shirt, and finally, it had to be about 2 years later, I was going out of town, and while looking through my closet, I spotted this pretty colored shirt. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I haven't worn this shirt in a while, and it was hanging there, still looking just as gorgeous as ever. So I grabbed it and packed it up. Of course, at the event, I take some pictures and post them to social media, and guess what happens? A social media friend wants to remind me that this current picture with my pretty colored shirt reminded her of the great time that we had at an event a couple of years prior with me wearing that same pretty colored shirt. Then she proceeds to repost the picture. What? Why? I didn't have enough brain cells to allot for determining whether her reposting act was friendly or malicious. So I did what any kind-hearted socialite malicious awareness person would do. I politely untagged myself and kept it moving. But guess what? That type of instance wasn't done just once. It was done at least on 3 separate occasions by 3 different people. So at this point, I can't help but think that perhaps these people are trying to tell me that I'm breaking some kind of, ooh, you already wore that outfit rule. Well, guess what I'm thinking? Ooh, are you contributing to my outfit funds? And why do ooh care? Right? So in an attempt to present this podcast to you and perhaps find the answers as to why these ladies felt compelled to repost an old picture of my outfits, I asked a few friends who would tell me the truth about what's really going on. It turns out that 100% of the women I'd asked determined that the picture reposting was in fact of malicious intent. It was a way to show me and my social media friends that not only had I recently worn this shirt, dress, outfit, but I also looked just as fabulous in it a year or two ago. My question to you is, why is it not okay to wear an outfit twice? I want you to really think about whether it is indeed okay for women to wear their outfit more than once or not. While you think about it, and before I continue on with my thoughts on the subject, I'm excited to share an absolutely beautiful story with you. When my children were younger and they started feeling a little somber about a situation, it could be anything, maybe a bad day at school, or they thought they disappointed me or their father or something, I would always tell them the story of when they were in heaven. I would tell them that they were made of light and that they played all day with their friends, lighting up the city. They would paint clouds for the earth to display the following day. They would help the angels to write songs, and then the time would come for God to ask them if they have found who they wanted their parents to be. They told God that they had looked all over the earth for their parents until they finally found their dad and me. And that's how they became our children. They chose us. I have always known this story to be so divine, and I rewrote it to be a 5-minute movie for any child to have as their own because I want all parents to know that their child chose them. Our children are our special gifts. It's a great story for the children to hear and experience, and it even makes a perfect keepsake for parents and grandparents. You could download the movie on your phone, computer, iPad, anything. It's such a loving story. Please take a little time to see it on my YouTube page. I think at this early stage on YouTube, it won't allow me to have a URL name, so if you could please search The Unique Story Of, and it's a thumbnail with a scroll. Or you can go to my Etsy store at www.theuniquestoryof.etsy.com. Okay, so let's talk about wearing an outfit twice. As a mother of 2 teenagers, 1 boy and 1 girl, I definitely see where my daughter is more conscious about her outfits than my son. That may be just how boys are in general, a lot less caring than girls. Or that may be just how most girls are, way more caring about their outfits than boys. I would overhear my daughter and her friends say that they have to wear a sweater on this picture or take the sweater off on this picture or be sure to switch up the shirt with the pants for this picture. Meanwhile, I'm thinking, why is there so much energy being put towards this? You know what? Perhaps it's just me and people like me. I just feel like we shouldn't have to put so much value on what other people have to say about the frequency of our nice outfits, especially when those people don't have any stake in the game, or our outfit game, rather. They didn't pay for anything you're wearing. As long as you look presentable and your clothes are clean and, well, for me personally, I like to smell good on top of that. You don't need to stress yourself out about wearing an outfit multiple times. No rules, no mathematic calculations and formulas, no stress. That's it. So you know what? Rock your outfit way more than twice. Get your money's worth. Be sure to subscribe on my personal YouTube page at youtube.com/user/Dr. Thais Speaks. That's DrThaissSpeaks. Thanks. This show is my contribution to life. If you know someone who would like to learn about breakthrough strategies on how to live a better life, apply business sense to everyday living, and increase their common sense to make it common again, or you just want to feel comfortable wearing clothes you bought without worrying about what other people think, Use 7 seconds right now to help spread the word on your social media sites. Find the share button, email it, just help to spread this message and tell your friends. This show is titled, Is It Okay to Wear an Outfit Twice? You know what else? I would really appreciate a positive review from you on iTunes or whatever platform you're listening to the Common Sensei Show on. True Experience by Thais Wilson and Music Bed Magic by Keith Griffin of Ashy Breeze Music. Enjoy your journey in life. Live, love, and laugh. I'm Dr. Thais Speaks, and you can find me online at drthais.com. That's drthais.com. Thank you for listening and caring enough to share.